First things first, before we start with this video, I was gonna be doing another topic, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be throwing away or something. Still thinking about if I want to upload it or not. And another thing is that I want to be able to actually, for you guys, to spread the word of my channel. I wanted to get it out there so I can actually, do YouTube full time later on if I ever, if it ever happens, even. Alright, so let's get to the video. So, welcome to my channel guys, SpecialAzzy here, and today I'm going to be talking about gaming as a whole, as in why I think now since the media is all over the whole place for video games or just anything that has to do with moving on a phone, PS4, Xbox, doesn't matter. So, I may be a little bit late on this, and I already know I'm late on this because there's already been a lot of videos about YouTubers going against the media for thinking that a game can make a person violent in any way. So, of course, me being a gamer, of course, and me playing games for so long, I've been playing since I was like 5 or 6 years old, and of course, I turned out pretty okay. So, yeah. So, what I have to say about the media, well, first things first, the media is never right for what it seems like now. Of course, they always, have been reporting on news like what's going on about the hurricane or who's got murdered and stuff like that. But now they were trying to cover on games and why they think video games have made a person, whoever plays it, have harmful behavior or would like to reenact a certain event and well hurt other people. And most of the time they think it always leads to schools not being in a good place. I'm not gonna say the full thing, but you already know. So of course, when I first read up on this apparently being a thing and how they think that video games make people harmful, I already knew that it's not true. It's never going to be true. And even if people do say that video games cause them to do this kind of thing, like for example, a kid killed a cop before and not robbed, but he stole a police car and drove away. I'm pretty sure he got arrested afterwards. I don't know what happened to him after, but it's whatever. So of course he said that GTA made him have these kind of skills or whatever to steal a car and whatever, which of course is not true. There's nowhere anywhere that would actually lead them to do that kind of thing. They just thought it was cool to involve GTA being a part of why they did that certain thing in the first place. They just did it and they're idiots. I don't know why they would bring in GTA to them getting arrested because they shot a cop and stole a police car, which I don't get why he did that. I don't know why he decided to do it in the first place, but that's on him, and I'm pretty sure he's in prison still. If not, probably dead. So, another thing is that the media always portray us as violent people who play games, of course. So I don't think myself, whatever you say, as a violent person. I never consider myself to be a person that wants to harm another being. Which, to this day, and from the past, I never did anything like that, and would never blame video games for it, because I will only blame myself for it, and not a thing that I play as a hobby. So, of course, the media does not care. They will brush it off and they will still do what they want to do and blame video games for quote unquote brainwashing kids, which is not a thing. And of course, they will go to games that are very demonic. For example, Doom, which Doom is a great game. I never played it. I did see gameplays of it, and it seems really cool. Yes, it has like demonic symbols or whatever, but that's the part of the game. The whole part of Doom, ever since it first came out, was you killing demons, and you're Doom's guy, or where Doomslayer, where his name was. But of course, I never played Doom. Only played like once on a school computer, and that was it. So, video games has always been a part of everyone's lives. Hell, even some parents. And I know some people who are parents that play video games. Even my dad, he plays video games. Not really the new ones that come out, but the old ones, for example, Mortal Kombat. He likes the old ones, or he'll play Mario Kart on the Wii, which he's really fond of, which I'm glad he actually has a hobby to go on. And he has other hobbies, but I like to think that he's a really cool dad who likes to have fun with his children. So, when I see these medias portraying not only kids, but also adults, which I don't like, it doesn't offend me in any way. I just think it's insulting towards us. I'm not gonna say gamers are oppressed. It's not a thing. I don't think we're being oppressed. We are being assaulted. We are insulted, not assaulted. We are being assaulted, and we are not given a chance, if that makes sense. So basically, I think the media should have an open mind when it comes to being gamers. Well, not being gamers, but looking at gamers and know what they do as a hobby. Even media before has said that gaming is an addiction, which of course it's not an addiction, it's a hobby. That's like saying if you play bingo and you're a grandma and that's the thing that you do all day, I'm gonna say you're addicted to bingo, which is not a thing. You just have a hobby, you enjoy doing it, and it's something that you want to do for the rest, not for the rest of your life, but something that you want to do every now and then. Of course, I play games a lot, I'll admit. Hell, I played before like 8 hours before, and that was because I was playing on a high round of zombies. But most of the time, I mostly play for like 4, 5, or even 6 hours. Sounds bad, but hey, I just like playing games. But now since I get kind of bored playing by myself, I'll play single player games like The Last of Us, which I'm playing right now, or I'll play with my friends on multiplayer like Rainbow Six Siege and others. So there's a lot of those. So when I hear that it's an addiction, it's not a hobby, and they should get a rehab for playing a game that kids consider as their hobbies, it makes them sound a little bit hypocritical of them because they do things that they go on for a long time and they consider it as a hobby, but when we do something that we like to do, they consider it as an addiction. And we don't really think about that to other people. We, of course, accept them. We don't care what you do, just don't bug us, and we won't bug you. And which is why, um, later on in the next video, maybe, I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's going to be something gaming related, and why I think the media slash parents, and I'm going to be going after parents because most people that talk in the media, which is newscasts, are parents. And I'm pretty sure their kids have a hard time just trying to have a good time. And yeah, that's basically it. I just want to get on this topic. I didn't want to at first because I already knew a lot of people have already touched on this before, but I also wanted to get it out there. So yeah. Uh, as I said from the very beginning of the video, if you could spread the word about my channel to friends, family, or an acquaintance that you have with to my channel, that'd be great. I would appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.